Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another review of Tale of the Nine-Tailed 1938. Episode 4 was, interesting. We went from a revenge episode to a three dads and a baby. Oh, let's not beat around the bush. Let's get to it. Let me start this review by talking about HongJoo and MooYeong and what they were doing. So MooYeong had been stealing from the rich. Not stealing money or expensive clothes or whatever, but he was stealing jewelry because he was trying to find the golden ruler. It has powers of reviving the dead, and it's pretty obvious who he was going to use it on. Unfortunately, he didn't get it. Now for HongJoo, she's been hearing some words about there's another man who looks like Yeon in that era, and I'm not talking about future Yeon, I'm talking about in that era Yeon. She heard it from and her husband. She went to, what was the place called? Manchuria, and she winds up actually finding him, so that's going to be really interesting. I also want to talk about Rang's first date. Yoi, she is such a Disney princess. I love her. I mean, her imagination, how things would go, physical touch, talking about marriage, talking about kids. She imagined her and Rang riding on a horse together, but then it turned into him teaching her how to ride a horse. She tried her best. I gotta give her that. Trying to get to know him, trying to find his ideal type, but in the end, she did get what she wanted though, riding on a horse together. Now let's talk about the baby. So Shinju and Yeon found a baby with 7 dots on her forehead in front of their plates. Now they were questioning where the baby came from. They tried to get rid of it, but the baby winds up in front of their place on the same spot. Turns out the baby has good fortune, and Rang found that out when he was gambling. So now throughout the episode, Rang, Shinju, and Yeon are taking care of this baby. I think there's a Japanese drama with this type of concept. I think it's called Three Dads and a Baby. To make matters worse, now you got officials trying to find the baby after the fortune god told them to find the baby. Now they're trying to protect the baby, which they did in the end. And of course, the detective, who's playing dirty at this point, approached Rang and Yeon trying to get the baby, but then they had a pretty good happy beatdown. To me, this episode was very entertaining to watch. I mean, it's always entertaining to see 3 guys take care of a baby, which is not theirs. But to find out that the baby has good luck and seeing Rang gamble with the baby and getting money, I found it a disappointing where they showed MooYeong trying to get the golden ruler. And the concept behind that was interesting, but they just ended right there. He was trying to steal it, he didn't get it, then it just stops right there, and then it switches to the baby. Rang's first date was so entertaining to watch. Even though it was short, I kind of wish it was a little bit longer. Just seeing Yoi act like a Disney princess, it was so funny. Seeing her imagination run wild. Seeing her talk about marriage and kids, and picturing her and Rang riding on a horse together, which ended up the opposite. But then towards the end, I mean, it ended the way that she wanted to end it. But the one person I felt bad for in this episode was, of course, Shinju. He gets all of the beatdown, especially in this episode where he was trying to steal the jewelry box because MooYeong was trying to steal it, and he got shot at. He reunited with the love of his life, sort of, and got shot at by her and the guards. And I gotta give props to Shinju because it doesn't matter what comes after him, he just gets back up and keeps moving forward. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the episode in my review. Is there anything I might have missed? Please leave in the comments below. Other than that, if you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.